Hello, right, I'm back again. Now today I've got a bit of an unusual one. Unusual in that I'm not actually entirely sure what it is I'm testing. Now, up at the Brighton Fiery Foods Festival, they were selling a few fresh chilies and things up there. And one of the ones they were selling on the chili pepper Pete stand was douglah stroke naga crosses. Now, I picked one up because I thought it looked pretty cool. But what's confused me is during the competition they actually used naglahs in the competition, which were a douglah but Jolokia cross, and they were actually red. They look very much just like a gnarly naga really. So I'm a bit confused because this one's brown and looks to me just like a chocolate but Jolokia. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to slice it open first, because if it's got any douglah in it then it will probably have like a reddish tinge inside. Chocolate but most likely won't have that, so I'm just going to chop it open. I can smell it straight away as I'm chopping it. Right, okay. Well, actually it has got a very reddish tinge towards the top. My chocolate but Jolokias last year had more of a white coloured placenta in them, so yeah, actually this could well be a douglah variant. Have a look inside. It looks pretty evil. I can actually see capsaicin oil in there, in little droplets. There's tons and tons of placenta, and yeah, it looks pretty deadly. I'm actually just going to take a couple of seeds out quickly. Just in case I want to grow it next year. It smells really strong. It's got a really pungent aroma. It actually just made my eyes water a bit then when I sniffed it. But yeah, as you can see, the placenta is definitely like a reddy sort of colour, as you would expect with a douglah. So, right, yeah, that's most of the seeds out. Wasn't many seeds in there actually. So we'll give it a crack. The possible douglah but Jolokia cross, or possibly chocolate but. Just check the camera's recording, which it is. So. Wow, that's got a pretty instant burn to it on my tongue. Doesn't taste like chocolate but Jolokia. Oh. Yeah, that's a hot one. Okay, I'm just waiting because I know the heat is going to really kick in fast in a second. Yeah, that's pretty intense. The last couple of tests I've done have not been super hots. That's definitely a super hot. Okay, it's mainly in the mouth. It's starting in the throat, but the throat hasn't caught the mouth up yet. Oh, we got some hiccups this time. Oh. Well, like I said, certainly didn't taste like a chocolate but Jolokia. Haven't had a chocolate book for a while. I agree with them last year. They definitely didn't look like that inside. So I can believe that has been crossed. Something's been crossed with a douglah to create that. One of the naggers, either a Bhut Jolokia, Nagamoric, Dorset Naga, I don't know what. It's brought tears to my eyes. Again, it's still not completely in the throat, but it's a real solid, quite painful mouth burn. Still building. Now the naglahs that I mentioned earlier that were used in the competition, I'm having a couple of them sent down to me during this week, so I didn't actually manage to eat one at the competition. So yeah, I'm going to get hold of a couple. I've got a few other nice varieties arriving with it, so I might do a couple of tests on them too. From what I've heard, the bubblegum 7 pod, which is a new one on me, but it's apparently a cross between the yellow 7 and the Moruga red, which sounds awesome, and it's supposed to be a really fruity chili, which I can well believe. Right, I think the heat's actually peaked out. It didn't get quite as hot as what I thought it was going to. Don't get me wrong, my mouth is still on fire. It's still a bit of a struggle to talk, as you might be able to hear. We've got a few endorphins now. Just feeling a little bit lightheaded and fuzzy, and hands are buzzing and things like that. All the strange symptoms you get. I can feel it down into the chest now, and hasn't quite hit the stomach yet. Got that bit to look forward to. You could tell the second you put that in your mouth, you could tell that was a hot chili. Pretty instant spread of heat on the tongue. Obviously built up a lot more since then, but yeah, the actual initial burn is quite up front. Yeah, pretty awesome. So whatever it was, feel free to leave a comment if you agree with me or disagree with me that it probably isn't the chocolate Bhut Jolokia. I'm sure everyone's going to have different opinions on that. There's no real way of knowing, especially seeing as the only evidence I got is now a stalk. But yeah, even the stalk's got quite a reddy sort of tinge in around the edge. Actually inside the mouth now, the cheeks have actually picked up again, producing loads of drool. Yeah, pretty hectic really. So, cool. That was the douglah stroke naga cross. Hope you enjoyed, and catch you soon.